Morning. Boom, boom, boom. Wanna feel a really love song. And I see it isn't so. Oh no. Silly love songs. What's wrong with that? I like to know. 'Cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. Alright, boys, you'll never see me do that again. I wouldn't even sing that to a girl. Fucking hell, I've been up since 2 o'clock, man. Fucking the maddest night. I was waking up every hour, even on me sleeping pills. They didn't really kick in at all, but I was with the ex-Mrs. Sonia, and we're on holidays in this town I've created in my mind, and me mate takes off with her down the road in the car with all the luggage as well. And I chased the car down and I got hold of him and fucking yelled out to him, "Can you fuck her for me as well?" And then I felt heaps better. I was like, phew, thank fuck she's gone. But 2 o'clock I'd had enough, so I just got up and been smoking ciggies, had a couple of bongs just to relax the PTSD and chill me out from a night of fucking stress. But I get it every night, so there's nothing they can do. They can't give me a drug to make my dreams go away. It's just part of the PTSD package, man. But if they said to me, Normie, when I was 20, if you join the infantry and go to Somalia, you're going to have nightmares for the rest of your life. Do you know that? I don't think I would have signed up. But I got something to tell you, because I need you to cover me back. Now, my parents don't believe this happened. No one in my family believes me. But when I went down to Tasmania when they pensioned me off, right, to start putting food in the ground and buying up in the mountains where the fresh water was, and I met this young bloke when I was out looking for gold up in Moena. Like, me and me missus fucking bloody went deep bush into this creek, and he was camping with his sister because they lived in Moena. Moena's a one-horse old gold town in near the Promised Land and Stafford and all that in Tassie, up near Cradle Mountain. And so I bought a property. So I met young Arthur, and then I met him again. He's only about 16, but he was getting into the meth and the speed down in Devonport. So I said, look, why don't you grab a caravan? We'll rent a caravan out. You come and stay with me on my property and I'll get you off this meth. And because I wasn't a meth head back then, I tried to help a few people off it. So he said, yeah, righto. So we got him a caravan and he lived on my property, and I took him to get his car licence and did all the righty by him. And he tells me that his old man's a professor for the CSIRO and a professor of a university and all this stuff. And I was like, right, well, I'll meet him one day. Anyway, it'd been about a year and a half, and I was working up at Cradle Mountain building a rock wall, and Arthur turns up. And he goes, me dad's here with a bikie. And I was like, oh, right, cool. And he gives me a pie, which he always comes to see me. He brings me a Moena pie. So I walked over and said, g'day, how you going? And his dad goes, the government are pissed with you. I said, who, me? And he goes, yeah, you, they want you to settle down. I said, what do you mean? He goes, they're picking up your brain waves. So I naturally go, who, me? And he goes, yes, you. So I'm a bit stunned, right? Because that can really stun you when someone tells you that, who's a respected professor of the CSIRO. And he goes, you mustn't have watched enough television. And I grew up in Papua New Guinea without a TV. Didn't see it till I got back to Australia in 1980. And I said, who, me? And he goes, yeah, you. And then the bikie goes, look, anyone who goes and helps a young bloke like you did and gets him his licence and does the righty, just do the righty, and that's all you got to do. And I said, righto, man, cool. He said, just do the righty. And then his dad goes, we got to go. There's an electrical storm coming over the mountain and we got to go. And so I said, righto, it was good to meet you. And they took off. And I was left with, fuck, man, I tried to build a stone wall without thinking. That's how much it fucked me up. I was like, fuck, don't think. If they're picking up your brainwaves, don't think, Normie. And you can't work and not think. So I went and bought some tin foil and wrapped it around my head and wore my hat for a week and a half, but it got too hot under there, no air to breathe, because your head gives off fucking 40% of your body heat. And yeah, so that really fucking freaked me out, man. I mean, that doesn't happen every day, does it? I did have the government get in my car in Hollywood Hospital one day and ask me if I was angry. And I said no, and they said, that's good, that's all we want to know. But my whole family don't believe me this happened, because I've been in the nut house so much. But you're me brothers, so I'm just fucking letting you know. But it's been 20 years since then. I sold my house and got the fuck out of Tassie because I thought, righto, they must be able to pick it up down in Tassie because there's not that many people. So I thought, fuck this, I've got to get amongst population so you can be like a brainwave hiding in other brainwaves. But I've done some study in 20 years, and your left and right hemisphere create magnetics in your brain, and you've got your pineal gland, which is called the seat of your soul or your third eye, and with fluoride it calcifies. Now, if your body's giving off electricity in your left and right hemisphere a magnetism and a crystal in your head, you're a crystal radio set. And then the other one that got me was I am the omega, the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end. And so I give the Masons a bit of a woohoo, and said I am the alpha and the omega, 224, 448, 712, 936 and 1200, the beginning and the end. Righto, so yeah. So, but they haven't been back and I haven't had any trouble, but I understand what the fuck they're up to, because in Somalia, man, the Yanks had a lot of way stations with a lot of electronics in there, man, and two blokes in them working fucking frequencies and shit like that, man, and I don't know what the fuck was going on, but yeah, they like to play frequency wars now, so yeah, but I just sort of warn yous out, like I got warned out because I did the righty by helping that professor's son, and the bikies were like, yeah, he's all right. Otherwise, they just would have taken me out. So they never took me out. So fucking, but I got you guys. I warned you guys now. So they got to take us all out to go, hey, motherfuckers, stop picking on the Charlie Company boy, because you're picking up his brainwaves after traumatising the shit out of him in Somalia. Alrighty, see you later.